What's up guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and I've got my Road to Max Combat today. I'm not actually going to be talking much about it, to be quite honest, because there's not too much new. First I just want to do my spins. 2 lamps, that's pretty good. Smithing, I just did a whole lot of smithing, so that's not really needed. But as for this medium lamp, I'm just going to put it on farming. I reckon 1.8k. Is that a level? Yes it is. To be honest, I'm just lamping farming at the moment because I don't really know how to properly train it, and I can't really be bothered. It's not a skill I really like, but as you'll see over here, I've wrote down all of the requirements for the Questcape, because sort of my mini goal is to just get all of these requirements so I do have the ability to do any quest I want, and also that'll give you pretty decent stats and a good all-rounded account. So 65 farming is one of those. I might just lamp that or train it eventually. So yeah, that's kind of just a bit on my skills there. As for the Road to Max Combat skills, obviously max melee, 87 range, 95 prayer still, 88 magic, where else, 70 summoning, and that is it, I think. Dungeoneering is not in the series, but I want to do some, maybe in a few weeks time, just to get on the Celtic. I'll probably get a Celtic Rapier next, I reckon. After that I might go for dual crossbows, Celtic crossbows, and then after that I'll probably just buy some of the smaller rewards, like some of the scrolls and the demon horn necklace, that kind of stuff. Herblore, also not in the series, but I'm considering adding it to the series or just make like a separate series. We'll see how it goes, but basically I did a lot of Herblore, got this to 68. It cost me about 10 mil. As you'll see in my cash stack, 2.2 mil left. So it's expensive, but I'm planning to get that to 85 so I can use super anti-fires for the QBD, because I'll make a lot of money off the QBD because I really enjoy it and it's good money, so I really want that. And I think that is it really. Also, me and Michael went for a Bandos trip on Saturday/Sunday. We went Saturday night, realised it was a lot easier than we thought, so we just stayed overnight, logged in the next morning and continued again on Sunday. And we'll release the video for that as part of the drop log, the God Wars drop log. That'll be released on Wednesday or Friday. I think it'll be Friday, probably. And then Michael, I think, is doing a video on Wednesday. So that's kind of just the Road to Max Combat side. But what I did want to talk about was actually what you're seeing here, in terms of I'm playing in medium graphics and in resizable whilst recording, and that is because I got a new computer. It's nothing special, to be quite honest. At the moment it's it's slightly better than my old computer in some ways. It's dual core 1.9 gigahertz I want to say processor. It's only got 2 gigs of RAM, and the graphics card is like 800 megabytes. So it's not amazing, but actually at the moment I can play in this, like medium resizable, and I can record still. Like, I'm on 15 frames per second, which isn't perfect, but if I wanted to I could swap back to resizable minimum or like that kind of graphics, and yeah, so I could switch back and then I could play pretty easily. But in terms of just playing normally without recording, I can play in this really well, so that's awesome. But what I am planning to do is upgrade this PC slightly if I can. So I'm thinking next weekend, it's half term, so that whole week obviously is half term, so I'm going to upgrade the RAM. Also hopefully get I'm going to wipe the hard drive, because this is my dad's old PC, so like if I wipe the hard drive it gets all his stuff off and also speeds it up a bit and I can put all my stuff on, so that'd be good. Then I'll upgrade the RAM, also get a wireless adapter because I'm currently running off my laptop's wireless, Like I plug them both together and just use the laptop, so it's a bit slower. So if I get a wireless adapter, then that will help quite a bit in terms of speed. And then that's all for now. I'll see how that runs. I'm planning to get a graphics card, probably a 2 gig NVIDIA graphics card. What I currently actually need to see if it's going to fit inside the case and sort of how to install it and all that. But I will get that sometime. I mean, if I don't get it in the half term, it will be in the Easter holidays, so that's kind of 7 or 8 weeks away. But I find the RAM is the main thing holding it back at the moment, because like I was maxing out 2 gigs fairly easily just on Runescape and playing a video at the same time. But the other cool thing is I was playing a video, playing on RuneScape and rendering a video at the same time, and everything was working fine. So that is extremely cool to see. I didn't expect it to be that good. So I mean, once I buff up the specs a bit, then it'll be a total beast, this PC. I'm also possibly going to upgrade the CPU. I know that's a lot harder than just like replacing RAM and stuff. I'll see how it goes once I get the RAM upgrade and the graphic. As for the RAM, I'm probably going to get 8 gigs. I reckon that's more than enough, because I can survive on 4 on my laptop, so 8 should be fine, should be plenty. So once I get the RAM and the graphics card, I'll think about upgrading the CPU. I mean, if I do need that extra power. If I do upgrade it, I'll get a quad core. I'm looking at the Intel i5. I think it was 3.4 gigahertz. So like that is a very good processor. I'm not really planning to get a i7. Like if I was going for a proper gaming rig, then I probably would, but I mean, I'm not really going to play any proper serious games. I mean, I might even get an i3. I might look into that if it's a bit cheaper, because I just want to reduce the cost really. And like if a dual core is running fine, then even just like a low-end quad core of an i3, if you can get i3 quad cores, that would be fine as well. But at the moment I'm looking at an i5, which I might possibly get. Again, that would be in the Easter if I get it, so 7 weeks time. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, at the moment I think graphics card and RAM with this dual core processor should be good for now. The only thing I'm worried about is the CPU may bottleneck the other stuff. I'm not really sure, which is why I'm sort of going for a quad core or looking at one. But I mean, we'll have to see. Because I mean, 2 gigs of RAM, or a 2 gigs graphics card isn't like anything amazing anyway, so I don't think it should like affect it that much. And the RAM isn't like, that's nothing special really. 8 gigs. A lot of laptops come with 8 gigs now and stuff, so that's all good. So really now I'm just trying to look up sort of like the space inside and what I have to upgrade. Like I might have to get a motherboard to get an i5. Not really sure how it all works, to be honest. I'm looking that stuff up now. But I'm then I'll end the video there. So that was my Road to Max Combat plus a bit about my computer. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all later.